Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today, we got another topic of the day. I was just sitting here thinking about um men in their 20s, a modern black man in their 20s, and how a lot of guys are going homeless because they don't want to work a job, you know. And so we're going to deep dive into this topic today. Um, Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let's get straight into the content. So, a lot of guys, a lot of black men in their 20s, by the time these guys get in high school, they didn't already you know how it is. Like, we'll see rap videos of guys who's 17, 20, 21, 24 who are already multimillionaires, and a lot of modern American black men, I noticed that a lot of times guys be rushing through life. They're rushing to get a piece of the pie that usually doesn't come to you until you're like in your 40s, because usually in your 20s, and all your life, really, you're gonna make mistakes. We all are gonna make mistakes. I'd have made mistakes. And a lot of times, we'll put the job on the back burner for multiple reasons. Some guys have a great job and don't want to actually go to job because they got a chick who they're worried about. They're worried about this chick and trying to check up on her and stuff, and then 9 times out of 10 she ends up leaving you anyway when you end up broke. Because I don't know no woman that wants to be with a broke man. I can understand if you're struggling, but you got ambition and your head's in the right space, then a woman will give you a chance. But most women are not going to deal with a broke dude. And a lot of times we hear all the pipe dreams that a lot of modern American black men they always come up. They be like, "Oh, I'm about to start a clothing line. Man, my business about to take off." A lot of dudes be selling drugs and don't even have any type of goal why they're doing this, selling the D. You know what I'm saying? Selling stuff, and till what point do you stop? And and a lot of guys want to act like they don't see in all these major cities around the country the number of black men who are not homeowners. The number of black men that are not driving anything newer than a 2019. You'll see a lot of guys, if they have a car, it'll be an old bucket, a 2004, a 1996. And usually a lot of black men get these vehicles like this cheap because you probably can buy it from somebody in the neighborhood. The car been sitting there for years. We got all type of issues. And what I know is that all that rushing through your 20s, if I could go back to my 20s, I would have a great time. I would be stress free. I wouldn't be trying to. I remember I was in my 20s homeless, and I didn't realize that I was homeless because I consistently stayed homeless because I was consistently trying to please people. I was consistently trying to keep up with the Joneses, or trying to impress people, going and spending. If I did get a job and I got a check, I'll go blow the whole check on foolishness, clothes, things that didn't mean anything, and then I ended up homeless because I didn't see no value out of working a job. Let me say that again. I didn't see any value with working a job. All I knew is that every time I get my check, I'm broke. And so that took to the fact of me not wanting to go to work. I'm like, dang, I can't even, and then by me being homeless, I used to order wholesale stuff from overseas, like headphones, electronics, and then I used to hustle. I used to sell cigarettes and everything. Like, I have a variety of headphones, hats, portable chargers, all Bluetooth headsets, everything you need. I had it. Cigarettes, liquor, shots, weed, and what I noticed was that I thought I was doing it the right way. I'm like, man, I'm doing it the right way now, but I still ended up homeless. I still couldn't find myself out of the situation that I was in, But what I learned was, when I started hustling and earning money for myself, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I learned that people, would ask me for stuff, and they'd be like, hey, bro, when I get paid, I'm gonna bring it back, and then you had all these risks that came with hustling on the street without a license, without a business license and stuff like that. And it taught me how to manage money, because a lot of times I would notice that guys would pick a time when I needed them, and I needed extra cash, and then they didn't want to support my business, so then I started saving my money, and then I started seeing the difference between the money I was making and the money I was making on my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then you see a lot of times we be worried about women who not gonna be here when you turn 40. And 9 times out of 10 is that in your late 30s, early 40s, that's when people usually become financially. So that's when they start being ahead in life. When they start being able to do things, got the nice car, they got a house, family, stuff like that. But what I'm seeing guys, black men who were my age in their 20s and the 80s, like guys who were born in the 50s and the 60s, our uncles and dads. A lot of these guys still don't own homes because they couldn't break the cycle. This is what I'm learning on a daily basis. You can learn from other people. You be like, everywhere I go, everybody always complaining and stuff. Ain't never got no money. And then you realize that if you do things the right way and lose the thug mentality and trying to keep up with everybody in the Joneses, then you can become successful on your own. So guys, that's all I got for the video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, fellas, it's a mother movie. Over and out.